Shalom. Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Okay, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, elders of GMS. Okay, and salutation, peace, and much blessings to your hopeful elect of the children of Israel, people of Negro, Latino, and Indian descent that's out there laboring on them highways and on byways, and also the elect that is waking up and being helpers in His Word, and you women, Yahweh, that's looking as well to learn this Word and to escape mentally and physically eventually the pollutions of this world, and the plagues that is written in this book. Okay, and this is a spiritual thing that's going on here, and I've already seen it going around the internet, but I just wanted to speak on it myself. Saki Akim, I haven't watched the videos, I just saw them, but can't watch them all. Too many videos going out, too many lessons going up. So again, Slaki, you can't watch them all, but U.S. Senator challenges union leader to a fist fight during a Senate hearing, right there in the House, man, right there in the House, and that's all scriptural itself. This cracks me up. And what caught my eye was the comment board, and Slaki, I should have screenshot the comments that were made, and it's just like these dumb ass Americans, man, these dumb ass Edomites picking sides. That's the spirit that seems like the world seems to be in, to be picking a side. And you know what I'm giving reference to, that thing that's going on out east. Pick a side, pick a side. Man, I cussed out several motherfuckers, hey, get the hell out of my goddamn face with that madness, that silly shit. Pick a side. What side you on? Who you with? I even played a role of being a dummy, of not knowing, being in the dark with a neighbor of mine who, and I only play that role because I'm just, again, I'm being wise as a serpent, and he'll never understand that. I'm being wise as a serpent, just learning who they are and how they think, and you act friendly enough with these fools, with these dumbass great Americans, and they start feeling comfortable and start speaking their mind, especially when you give them you give them some type of indication that you are like-minded in thinking. Because I be fucking with people's mind. I play with these idiots' minds just to get out of kicks, man. And again, to know where they're coming from. How else would you want to know the enemy? By getting in their minds, getting in and seeing how they think. But like I said, it's just a game I do. It's just a game I play. I'm in disguise. Just like we're prophets of the world. When we're out there on them highways and the byways, man, we're at 110% serving Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We're all in. We're all in, and we're not trying to pussy foot this word. We're not trying to edit it. We're not trying to adhere to individuals' feelings, man. This word comes out raw and uncut, and that's how we give it to you. But when we're back in the world, we have to maintain ourselves in that manner. Again, being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Got a little wine in me right now. I know I'm roughly paraphrasing certain things. Harmless as a dove, but wise as a serpent. There you go. So it's just something I do, just so I know who I'm around and what's around me. But anyway, got them thinking that I'm like-minded, and these dumbasses like picking sides. They picking sides, and they are for Israel. Hamas is evil, and like, oh, here we go. Black Lives Matters, this and that. Here we go. So I gotta pretty much a clue on what I'm dealing with. With all that said, you know, back to this. This place, U.S. Senate challenges union leader to a fist fight, and what I was saying with on the comment board. These fools are in that being programmed to pick sides. Like this is some goddamn Michigan versus Ohio State game, which that's in a couple of weeks itself. These people are they're in a child state of mind, they can't get up out of it. That's why you find yourself talking to them. They literally, and I mean literally, have no wisdom, knowledge, nor understanding of anything that's going on in the real world. And what I mean by the real world, I mean the real world, which is these scriptures. Everything else is an illusion, man. You know, where Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is sending these motherfuckers lies. He's blinding them. But we're in the real world. That's what the prophets and the elect is dealing with here. We're dealing with the real world, you know. Pick a side. But anyway, all that said, right here you have a U.S. senator challenges a union leader to a fist fight on the comment board. Here's these Edomites. Oh, he's the head of the union. Nobody can touch him. He's the head of the union. He has to be a badass. You should hear the comments. It's some funny shit, man. It literally cracks me up. Just having titles, you're elevated up to being a mighty man. You're elevated to being the MMA champion or the undisputed heavyweight boxing champion of the world. That's how stupid these people are and the way they think, man. You know, again, I really wish I would have just screenshotted all the comments, and all the comments, 100% of them are literally stuck on stupid. And that's how we're dealing with, that's what we're dealing with in the world, that literally the mass majority of these Babylonians, these Egyptians, these great Americans are literally just stuck on stupid. But I'm gonna let this play, and then I'm gonna dive into the scriptures, get the scripture that's most that fit this, that fits this this little challenge here, you know.
What do you say by anytime, any place? You want to run your mouth? We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
And listen, these are two individuals that are holding two highly respected positions in this world. People kiss their ass, man. Both individuals, both of them, their asses is kissed. You know, and you know behind this, you know they're a part of a brotherhood. You know they're Freemasons on whatever high degree that they're at, which is probably the highest it gets. You know, because both of these devils hold powerful positions in this world. So they've pretty much fallen to that. Though they're not Israelites, these goddamn Edomites, man. Though they're not, they're in that situation with Satan, with Yahushua after fasting. He was in a weak state of mind. Satan thought he can, this is a moment I can get him. You know, get him to sell out. These motherfuckers just sold out any goddamn way. You know, they're of the world. They're friends of the world. Period. They're friends of the world. You know. And here they are, yet friends of the world, but yet they're divided. And you know, we a lot of us, we quite frequently mention how behind the scenes they laugh and then they come together, get drinks, and go to the golf course together. They go and fist bone each other. You know what I'm saying? Which they do. They still have their differences. They still want to go one way and another. There's other groups that want to go another way, you know. Behind the scene, yeah, they are friends, but at the same time, they still have these divisions, you know, these disagreements, you know. So let it keep playing.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your
All right.
solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please. This is a hearing. And God knows.
A United States Senator. This place is beginning to become a laughing stock, man. It's literally, I mean, it's already a joke in the world. It's already become a joke in the eyes of the world, man. You know, if not for that great military might that they have, this place would have been destroyed, man. But that's Yahweh Shai's, that's his goal. Ultimately, is to destroy that military might, and everything else is going to tumble afterwards. You know, he's going to burn it all up. But that military might, he's going to vaporize that military might right along with these devils here in Babylon. You know, so get to the scriptures here. Grab me a scripture. This cracks me up. You know what? Before I do that, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. It's beautiful watching this place die, man. And we're going to get rewarded with a whole lot more. Than just this laughing. Look at me. House. Here we go. And you notice that Senate hearing held in Washington, D.C. House of Representatives. They got that word house. You already know where I'm going with this. Can the Senate hold hearings like the House? Senate committee have the authority to hold hearings in the presidential nominations to executive and judicial positions within jurisdiction. The Constitution gives the Senate the power of advice and consent on presidential nominations. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, brothers make their videos on this. We touch all matters, you know, best as we can. So let's do this. Let's do this. House of Representatives. Sabbath questions. So I can hold up. Lord of Sabbath. The Pharisees rebuked. And that's the scripture I want. Okay. Matthew 12:23. And all the people were amazed and said, is not this the son of David? But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, this fellow does cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. Ain't that something? How they actually, a lot of these wicked pieces of trash, they witnessed with the works of the Lord and the miracles that he did, and they still deny him, man. That's one thing when you read these scriptures, man, you be like, wow. But then now the state of mind, the world we're living in now, and just jakes that we observe and the things that come out their mouths and their actions, their behavior that we're seeing in the world, it comes to no surprise. You find yourself like, oh, wow, I'm not shocked. These people are referred to as sottish children. I mean, they're stupid. So nothing surprises me now, especially concerning Jake and Jake's behavior, man. And especially from this point on out, man, we probably gonna be shocked and surprised by something new, But then again, now that I mention that, the closer we get to a lot of things are starting to come out. Have y'all noticed that thing that's coming out with Will Smith and that dude that he was making sweet love to? His former friend, bodyguard, or whatever, associate manager or somebody walked in on him. Wow. I mean, and I've heard about that before. I mean, years ago. But now a lot of these things are starting to come to the surface. You know why? Back then, years ago, a lot of Jakes was with it. And they ignored those things. And they kept it on the hush-hush. And they never discussed it. Now we're starting to find out a lot of Jakes was with that behavior. So they've never found themselves judging it. We're in that position to judge it because we're not no goddamn faggots. We ain't with that wicked and foul, abominable lifestyle. But anyway, nothing shocks me. And I'm not surprised to hear anything now from the point I'm at now, as far as wisdom knowledge is concerned. I'm not surprised by nothing anymore. But I do expect a whole lot more to come out. And and how these elites, they have proof, like recordings and videos and whatever else, signatures and blood, that these pieces of trash sell their souls for, for their success. And I believe, personally, that's just through the spirit. I think some of that stuff is going to start to surface. Now, some of it, I believe a lot of it is going to start to surface because I think Amalek is sick and tired of these niggas. And I think regardless of what goes down, I think Amalek was just going to say, hell, let's just let some of this out. Lord willing, they do. And that's the part of the punishment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is to embarrass a lot of these sellouts. Anyway, I'm off topic, just rambling. Again, I've been drinking a little bit of this good stuff. Okay, so verse 12 and 25, Matthew 12 and 25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, destruction. Every kingdom. And that's what we're seeing. This place is divided on all levels, economically, socially, politically. It's divided on all levels, man. And it's getting worse. It ain't going no reversing or going back because there's too much division. Everybody's seeing, especially at this point we're in now when struggles is starting to kick in. Shit, man, it's at the point of no return. That's where we're at now, the point of no return, where everybody's going to be out for themselves. It's just going to escalate to different levels to the point that they're going to have to introduce the killing and the murdering and all that madness, But anyway, in every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. It shall not stand. That's why I pulled that up. Because I mentioned it to a brother before. Okay. The Senate hold hearings like the House. Okay. That's how can I watch House of Representatives? And they got using that word house. Let me do this too. And I've never done this before. Let's see, just see what'll come up. A building for human habitation, especially one that is lived in by a family or small group of people. A building in which people meet for particular activities. Okay. Relating to a business, institution, or society. Okay. And that seems to be the one that fits the most. Relating to a business, institution, or society. I mean, these people are part of a secret society. They're part of a secret society. You know?
You want to fight me?
What'd you say?
They're a part of a secret society. That not just any individual could just wake up, oh, I want to be part of that. I want to become a senator, or I want to be the head of the union. You know, it ain't just that simple. It ain't that simple. This still cracks me up. You want to
Anytime,
fight
any
me?
place. You want to run your mouth? We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
You watching
that's
too many
fine.
westerns,
Perfect.
man.
You want to do it now?
These devils watching too many westerns, and they honestly believe that they have the might and the strength of those TV characters, Clint Eastwood, you know, or the most frequent one. I haven't watched it yet, and someone's telling me that is really good with Kevin Costner. It's just the name of it is escaping me right now. But you know, these movies, especially movies that are made in Texas, and you know, and especially the westerns, in which a lot of westerns are still coming out. They're still making new western. You know, it goes in the head of the goddamn Edomites, and they really buy into it, man. You know, they really believe it. They're tough guy. I'm a bad motherfucker. I can't die. You know, I can't miss a shot. They visit the shooting ranges. They spend thousands of dollars on ammo just shooting at a target. You know, they really believe that they're those characters, man. You know, just like Esau believes he's the Most High. Yeah, you know, that he can actually eliminate the real, true living power out of the existence, and he can just take over that role. These devils are stupid. Am I rambling? Anyway. So, it's a building in which people meet for particular activity relating to a business, institution, or society. So going back to the scripture here. Where was I at? And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. If Satan cast out Satan, I mean, how can Satan cast out Satan? Well, let's say if these ungodly pieces of trash cast out another ungodly piece of trash, how he is divided against himself. That cracks me up. Adversary, which I already knew that. One who opposes another in purpose or act. I can just leave it right there. Or let's go drop down and be a Satan-like man. What is a Satan-like man? An accuser, a deceiver, a devil, a murderer, a thief. You know, that's a Satan-like man. So back to the scripture. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. He shall then, how shall then his kingdom stand? All right. It's a beautiful scripture. And another one. This is an apocrypha I'm thinking about, but it's all good. I just wanted to comment a little bit. Just speak.
I'd love to do it right now.
This is what the Spirit does. Just wanted to speak on this a little bit before the Spirit leaves me. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, a lot of brothers already spoke on this, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, whatever that's worth. You know. So again, I hope you're edified and informed and inspired. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.